Mindless, you hear that?
I'ma bounce it fast for a rich ass.
Oh, I want to sneeze. Alright, you start? After this is something.
I was hoping you're gonna sneeze so you could blooper it.
Well, welcome back to my channel, lovely people. I'm here, me and my mango daiquiri, and I'm all done up this time because you know TikTok made me realize that you should do your makeup before you go on camera. I just I just felt like it, you know, coming all glammed up. No, any cocktail. No, I second time. Anyway, so I did a poll on Instagram. I don't remember the questions, but I know the one that won was my sugar daddy experience. So this story, actually thinking about it, I was like, this is probably more than one story, but it's a long story, so let's get started. Get something nice to drink because we're gonna chat. Alright, so how I met this person, I have to use code names. So I met this person through a friend. So my friend's name was George. So George and I met, and George and I claimed that we like each other. We went on a few dates, and you know, me and George was dating regular big man something. And you know, one day I was at my home chilling, and George was like, yo, we should go out to eat, you know. So I was like, okay George, you could come pick me up. He was like, yeah, I'm feeling for seafood. So I was like, sure, I love seafood. So I was like, yes, definitely come pick me up, we'll go and get seafood. Put back my meat in the freezer and everything, come ready, me now cook, me gone out. So George came and picked me up, and we went to George's friend's house. Now that was not a part of the plan. Let's say George's friend is William. So we reach a William house, and I say, yeah, William, your house is so nice. I was admiring William's house and everything. And George and William disappeared to talk. I was there admiring the house, its pictures, typical girly girl stuff, right? So then George come back and was saying, I need to remember these names. George come back and was saying, yo, William want to get seafood too, so let's go. George, I need to use two Jamaican names because I'm not going to remember George and William. Anyway, so when we were going into the car, we chose to go in William's car. George was like, yeah, sit in the front. So that to me should have been the first red flag, because I was like, I'm here you talk. Why you want me sit down in the front? Mind you, this was probably the third time me and George was going out, but we obviously knew we liked each other. We had not consummated that we like each other, but I'm here talk. And he said, no, sit in the front beside William. So I said, alright, we're not gonna wait for this, I can eat some food. So anyway, we drive and drive. Mind you, I'm not from Kingston. I do know some other places, but I don't know everywhere. So sometimes I'll be in a car and the car just driving and then just like, oh wait, I'm in another parish now. So back then, I know way more now than I knew back then. Back then I was just leaving college. So we ended up in another parish picking up a girl. And the girl went and sat beside George. And George and the girl look very familiar with each other. So me say, this man carry me out for come pick up next woman. So anyway, we all went to eat the seafood, and then I realized I'm not on a date with George, who I've been dating. I'm on a date with William, who I don't know from Adams. So I said, let me get to know this gentleman furthermore. I don't really know me there, and so I keep my kaya quiet because I want to eat the little fish. I don't put my meat back in the freezer. I'm not going to go cook. So yeah, so never act up or anything. Furthermore, we had, as I said, this was probably our third date, so I realized, say, okay, you're not interested in me. After that, we ended up having a conversation, and he was like, yo, you're just so cool, and I think me and you, yeah, so in friend zone me, period. We should be friends. So I was like, okay, cool. So we are friends. We're still friends to this day. Good friend of mine. So that's how I met William, who the story is actually about. So over the weeks, me and William, we went out more. He honestly explained to me at that first meeting that, you know, he loves having young people around him, and it you know, it gives him energy, gives him vibe and whatever. So I was like, okay, because this is a older guy, like older guy, hence the title. You see the title, he's an older guy, but he was really good to talk to, give a lot of sturdy, good, strong advice. And before long, me and him were like really close friends, because first thing, he eats out a lot and I love eating out a lot. He chats a lot and I chat a lot, and I love like good conversations. So we ended up, at any time that he would say, yo, let's go out and have something to eat and talk, with that we that talk and chill. So he was like really like a friend to me. But then he started saying to me, yo, I like you. And then the I like you started to get like, I realized, say, when you say I like you and me say I like you back, and I really that to me. And I really that to me. But mind you, for this whole time that I had been going out with him as an older gentleman, I still didn't know who he was, or you know, what he was capable of, or anything. And I didn't even know what he did until later. And he only told me, to be honest, about one of his businesses in the start, and then it's really like towards the end of our heavy pairing that we find out, you know, brother going with things. So okay, so how my sugar daddy experience now, how did it become a sugar daddy experience, or is it a sugar daddy experience? Haha, because y'all thought.
But the guy, yes.
So we were talking and everything, and you know, one day he's like, seriously, I want us to be in a thing, like I want you for myself, because he would know that I'd be dating people or dating somebody, and I'd even talk to him about the person and be like, yo, what you think, this person did this and I don't rate it, what you think? And him being somebody that I trust and somebody, you know, way mature more than me, give me some sound advice. So everything we talk about work hours, how much hours I should take, like some holidays where I'm like, yo, based on where I was working at the time, I could have gone on holidays and do overtime and get like double money. So I was like, yo, I can go, you know, and sturdy advice like, do you think I should take the holiday and go in and make extra money? And he was like, yeah man, you know, do your thing. So that's, I'm just trying to paint a picture of the level of friendship. So I was kind of shocked when he was like, yo, I wanted to not shock like, oh my god, how dare you, but you know, me look good. So I was kind of taken aback, because I thought, you know, he already knew we were friends and I already know we were friends, but I was like, okay, I don't really feel that way, which he understood. But he was like, yo, we have good chemistry, we have good rapport, explore it as an option. But then I was like, no, not really. So that's when he started talking like, yo, I will take care of you, you won't have to worry about nothing, I pay all your bills, you could even leave your job, everything will be good. And I was like, if anybody really know me, I like to work, I like to be independent, I like to know I have my own money to fall back on. Yeah, getting money from somebody is great, it's dandy, but I like to know, yeah, girl can get vexed and step go about girl business. So I was like, no, that's not really for me, but if you still want to be friends, that's fine. But how I realized, say, you know, that would have been a real sugar daddy experience is one day when we were talking, or I don't remember how this happened, but I realized, oh, how could I forget that? What happened was, I was like, you know, just ranting. This was close to when I left that job too. I was like, yo, I don't feel like I'm making enough money, and you know, and he was like, yo, just chill. What's your expense for the month like? And I was like, oh, if I think about this is this, that. I was like, yo, on a monthly basis, I'm spending like XYZ. brother pop out his checkbook and was like XYZ. So how I realized that, yo, this would have been a sugar daddy is, I'm from banking and finance. So I saw what kind of checkbook it was. So I was like, oh, you rich. You got it. You got it. You just got it. You got it. You the 10%. You a 10%er. So it was one of those moments where I was like, I kind of was like, no, I don't think you should write me a check, because the fact is, and there was a big lesson to learn from going through all of that. All along I was like, yo, I was one of them girls that was like, yo, I want a sugar daddy, I want somebody was so dead, I have insurance and I gonna put me up and I gonna take care of all of my expenses. But that's how God works in mysterious ways, because when I got the opportunity to be that girl, I was like, because you have to be able to pretend and to play that you're somebody you're not, or to fake interest in somebody. And if you really have somebody's interest at heart, you won't really want to lead them on when they're interested in finding somebody to love them and to have that affection and chemistry with them. If you can't provide them with that and you care about them, you're not going to want to lead them down that path. And that was the thing with me and him, why it never got to more than a friendship. We're still friends today, but we didn't have that chemistry to go down that path. And I wouldn't go down that path just for, financial gains, because I would have been miserable and him would have been miserable. And a lot of the things that crossed my mind too, even then, because I was surprised when he bring it to me, because I'm saying, you can have sex? You won't there with somebody? Like me, I said, you're not gonna have. So he's like, yeah, I would want to have sex. And I'm like, really? So in my mind I was like, Lord, people, like, I hear the stories, like men in Kingston who have money, or men in general who have money, they want to piss on you and they want to do all kind of things to you, and I'm like, no, Jesus, not me. So long story short, that really and truly was my sugar daddy experience. I bet in the thing something else. I bet in the thing, but I can say something else. But truly, I didn't really get to have a sugar daddy. I instead gained a great friend. So it's more important to make connections, ladies. But if you are somebody who genuinely likes older guys, and go for it. And even if you are somebody who can do that hustle and you can play that field, do you, honey boo boo? Do you? Me just couldn't do it. When it dropped in my lap, I was like, when I realized, because I didn't really realize in the moment, but like months after, I was like, yo, I really had the opportunity to be a sugar baby, and here I am, still working a 9 to 5, miserable, paying debts. Well, that's the story. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you guys would like me to do next. The second highest voted was the time I ran away, so I'll probably do that next. But tell me what else you'd like to see on my channel. I have a lot of experiences, so comment below. Thanks for watching.